Hey guys, welcome to your next Linux tutorial, and it's going to be tutorial 2.5, and I just want to go over quickly the file system. But like most of my tutorials, they never go quickly. I end up dragging them out, but I'm going to try this time because I want to get onto tutorial 3 where we're going to go to more basic commands. But just a quick note, I've been away. That's why my tutorials haven't really been frequent. Not away, but I've got a lot of shit to do for class, and I actually took some time off to buy a microphone and get some new recording software. I realized my other videos had rather crappy quality. This quality isn't that great either, but at least the video quality will be a little bit better. You can go into better HD, and I'll actually have zoom in capabilities. But anyways, right here I have a diagram. I'm just going to use it as a reference. Well, I'm going to read from it, but at the same time use it as a reference. And in my other tutorial, I went over when we're in a certain path how the single slash denoted root, and then from root it went to the home, blah 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 blah. And I broke it down for you, but here's a better visual interpretation of it, I think. Um, so let me go over it from the top. You got root right there. I don't have a clicker, but right there at the top, the purple slash, and then so, root, it's the super user's home directory. It's where you can make critical system decisions where you don't have any limits. What you do to the system while you're acting as root, the system assumes that you know what you're doing. There isn't, you know, mostly there isn't any command, pop-up boxes. Are you sure you want to do this? That doesn't really happen when you're doing stuff in root. And that's the great thing about Linux is if it fucks up, it's because you fucked it up. Excuse my language. I know my tutorial is a little unorthodox, a little unprofessional, but you know, I come to you as a human being, not some fucking drone on YouTube. But anyways, so the super user's home directory, and that's where you make all the critical decisions. That's where everything is. If you have root, you have the system. So brings us to our next directory in the Linux file system hierarchy. Hierarchy. You know what I'm trying to say. Slash boot. And this is where the kernel image is. This is where your other boot things are, like grub. Grub is a bootloader. I'm not going to go into that. That'd be a whole another thing. I just want to do a quick overview, like I said. So slash boot. Now, slash etc. That's where the system config files go. That's where, all the stuff for your system configuration is. Then you got slash home, which we've been in our last tutorial. That's where our users that's where your directories are, the users directory, and all your subdirectories now, like documents, photos, videos, and downloads. That's where all your stuff goes. Like, well, if you want it to go there, but that's where it goes mostly in the default way. And then slash mat or slash mount. It's mount point. It's where I guess you could say your physical file systems would be. So slash mount, so you plug in a USB drive, that's going to get mounted in the slash mount directory. We'll be going over that in future tutorials, those commands like mount and unmount. Next is slash proc, or the processes, but it's sometimes more broad than that. And as they say here, it's a view of internal kernel data. So don't try to overthink that. I mean, it can be overthunk, but generally it's processes and where software goes to use it. The slash sys or slash sys, however you want to call it, is the kernel's view of the hardware. Slash dev, dev, special device files are in there. Device files. You could somewhat say that it'd be the drivers. Slash bin, slash sbin, you got your executables. Slash lib, you got your libraries. Slash user, slash bin, slash sbin, slash lib. More executables and more libraries. And that is just a quick breakdown of the file system.